Hello everyone, welcome back to another Adobe Photoshop 2020 tutorial. In this one, I'm going to show you how to make people look shorter or taller, either by themselves or in this situation, compared to each other. We're going to be using a new feature called the Quilt Warp tool, and it's freaking amazing, and I found a pretty cool way to make this happen. So just work with me on this. Let's roll. All right, the first step here is I've added in a picture of these two newlyweds, and they're pretty close in height, but in this one, I'm going to increase the height of the man, and then I'll decrease the height of the woman, or maybe I'll increase the height of the woman and decrease the short of the man, the height of the man. It doesn't matter. We're just looking at the technique. So first step, we've got an image loaded up. The second step is I am going to double click on it, and this way it becomes a layer that's not a locked layer, and you'll see here that we've got the bounding box around it, and we can begin work. Now, to do this correctly, you want to go up to Edit, you want to go down to Transform, and then you want to select Warp. Now, you'll see here that we've got this cool warp thing going on, but what we want to do is a custom warp, and right here it allows us to split the warp vertically, and we're going to do this, and watch what happens. When I click it, you're going to see that when I hover over, I now have the ability to warp on vertically on any component. So I'm going to stick this right on the guy here, right in the middle, just like that. Now I'm going to go up here and do this again. Again, this is split the warp vertically. Click it, and then I'm going to put it in the middle here of this lady. Now, I can't remember if I was going to make the lady taller and the guy shorter or vice versa. Let's make her taller. Now, watch how this works. Now, we've got these two split warp vertically. Now, you'll see here that there's a little point here that we can click on. And I'm going to gently nudge this up, and very subtly, because I don't want this to make it look like anything weird happened. And maybe I'll move this down a little bit so it's nice and subtle. And then for this guy here, I'm going to click on his. I'm going to just push him down a little. And let's push this down a little here, make it nice and subtle. I don't want any weird action going on here. And then you're going to see here that in literally like 30 seconds, when I click out, we made these people the same height pretty much, and we did it without any weird action in here. So it doesn't look like there's some weird aberrations in here or some distortions. It looks as natural as it can get. They're now practically the same height. We did it in seconds, guys. This tool, this little tool that I showed you here, is the way to go. The warp, quilt warp. Add in the vertical lines and then just slightly adjust them, and you can adjust the height of all your people. Piece of cake, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I got a lot more stuff coming up, and I'll be back soon.